Welcome to the Pridine Show, your forum for education and empowerment entertainment.
Take 5.
We have with us today an actress, a Cameroonian actress who flew all the way from Cameroon to grace us with her presence. She is known for movies famous like Royal Destination, featuring Tonto, Dike, and Emeka. So ladies and gentlemen, join me and welcome Elsie Ajeih to the show.
I am Elsy Ajeih.
Okay.
I'm a graduate from the University of Yaoundé. I majored in theater arts.
What part of Cameroon are you from?
Precisely, I'm from Ajeih,
Okay.
from the northwest region. Precisely from Momo division.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm from Ajeih.
So what?
Typical elite of Ajeih.
You feature in the movie Royal Destination, which is one of Cameroon's popular movies.
Right.
What was it like working on such a huge set with actresses like Tonto, Dike, and an actor like Emeka?
Irrespective of the fact that I had a very minor role to play in that movie, I think I had a very big experience working with those people. It was a big production.
Yeah.
Like, everybody wanted to feature in this movie.
And one of Cameroon's also actress, Ajeih was also featured.
Ajeih. I think that's one of our very good Cameroonian actresses
right,
was coming up strong. Apart from that movie, I used to do like French movies. Like I worked with Bikarata, so we worked on a movie. It was actually a project for both of us, so we worked on it and we made it a little bit big. He had it broadcasted in some TV stations, which I didn't have the opportunity to watch because I had to come over to the US.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Now you featured in some Cameroon, of course, is bilingual,
Right.
French and English. You speak both French and English.
I am fluent in English. I try as much as I can to speak in French. I was able to do it, but I think I was still working on my accent. Because I hate it when people can figure out that I am an Anglophone trying to speak in French. It was kind of hard, but I still had to figure it out somehow.
But don't feel bad. I'm an Anglophone, okay? I still dabble with the French a little bit.
Right.
Like, I can make a few sentences in French, but if you ask me to do a French movie, ladies and gentlemen, no way.
The people back home are really doing good.
Okay.
When it comes to movie production, because they actually know what it takes to have a full production.
Okay.
So I think they're doing good.
Well, we're going to get a little bit into that when we come back.
Okay.
You guys stay tuned and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, and as the popular saying goes from my French people, bienvenue. We still have today with us Miss Elsie. How's the industry like in Cameroon?
These guys are working really hard. You need to see people like Neba Lawrence, you need to see people like Penda Ferdinand or something like that. You need to see all these guys, they're working so hard. Like, if you get to look at their movies, there is some kind of improvement, like the kind of shots they take, the technical part of it. They're doing good.
Have you shot any movies here?
I haven't shot any movies yet, but I've been working on a script, and I'm working on the script. I know for sure that's gonna be big because I'm trying to, put ideas together so I can make something really big. Right.
Well, I can't wait to.
I know, right? Because you are going to be one of my actresses.
Me?
I already see that in you.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah.
Pridine is multi-talented.
Definitely.
So I get to be an actress in her new upcoming movie.
Right.
Now I don't want to ask the title because it's still a working process.
It's still a working process.
So you guys have to, everybody has to stick around. Right. Stay with the show because as time goes on, Miss Elsie continues to write her movie. We will actually be on set behind the scenes capturing every single moment, right?
And the reason why I am not so much in a haste is because I believe in taking time to get a job done. A lot has to be done, when it comes to movie production in the US, the Cameroon movie production in the US. I think if people start, combining ideas together, when people start, because the moment there is togetherness, the moment people start bringing up their ideas together, they can start from there.
I completely agree with you.
That's right.
We have to come together, collectivistic. I think that's the word I'm looking for. We have to talk about the actresses. You know what I'm saying? Like the actors, they're acting. We have to actually work on that as well.
There is a level of training that is needed. So you know when to react where, what gesture to put into what scene and what situation. What we are suffering from is the fact that everybody wants to make a name. Okay, the Cameroon film industry is still young. We need to have a general image. We need to have this image. Who are we? Are we Cameroon Film Industry? Are we Hollywood? Are we Camwood? Where are we? Where do we belong?
The name based at home actually that has been registered that represents us as Cameroonians. What is that name?
Pridine, this is a very, very controversial question you're asking, because there's been a lot of debating on, everybody, like I said, we are not together. That's why people bring up their own ideas, they bring up their own names and they adopt it. It doesn't work like that. The Francophone Cameroon call it Cameroon Film Industry, CFI, which I think it's a good idea. The Francophones are already at a certain level when it comes to movie production. I think we should just blend with them and make the movie industry stronger.
So when you talk about population, Cameroon, we don't have a massive audience as big as in Nigeria.
Right.
Nor do we have, I'm not sure of Ghana, but our audience or our Cameroonian population is not that big.
Right.
So personally, if we can, like we have been actually doing, attaching ourselves to Nollywood, because Nollywood, they have a bigger market, and I mean they're actually doing very well. They're the third movie making industry recognized actually by CNN. Even Oprah has recognized Nollywood. I mean, we have to start looking at this as this is something we're doing for the name of our country, not for our own self-gratification. Because having something as Hollywood, having something as Camwood, having something as Camwood, all those woods, honestly, it's not necessary.
We don't have that population, yes, we don't. But I think being able to spice it up and make it even more interesting would make a difference. People will rush to watch the movie. When next you have another production, people will rush to watch. So it's all about making a difference at this point. We can't compete with the other people. What we have to do is make a difference.
We'll be right back.
Hello everybody, this is your girl Vida. As you can tell, I am a bit tired, but I'm excited. I just finished my photo shoot.
You've been looking for the perfect professional photographer who'll creatively use state-of-the-art tools to capture those most impressionable moments. All your photography needs. Weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, any exclusive engagements. Mex Studios, Memories of Time Past. Mex Studios, located at 11182 Baltimore Avenue, Beltsville, Maryland. 301-445-2085. For more information, go to www.mexstudios.com. Mex Studios, let us capture an immortal trace of who you are. in unity and harmony, creating a portrait of humanity.
We've talked a lot about some problems facing our industry. Now let's see about some solutions, some advice. And for my viewers out there, if you have something to say, don't forget to comment underneath it and let us know what you're thinking. What is, as a Cameroonian, how do you feel about our film industry? How do you feel about an entertainment industry as a whole? What are the things that you see that we could improve on? And what are the things that you see that is just a no-no that we do not do?
Yes,
Don't pull yourself back. Let it go. Let us know. So Elsie, we've talked a lot about the problems. We've talked a lot about not coming together and working together. We've talked about the technical, some of the technical things that we're having that when we shoot, actually, just little tiny things that if we just correct them, it would actually make our production, you know, something like lighting, something like audio, something like the acting, the tone. You know, you have to learn how to go up and down, not just monotone. So let's talk a little bit on how we can fix some of those things. What are your take on that?
My solutions might not be the best, but I think it will go a long way to help. So first is education. People need to get educated. If you were, say, a finance student, or you did business administration, whatever you did, whatever field you went to school, I mean, it is time for you to have like a few months of training. Just have that basic training. It is important. It is necessary that you have it. Okay, so when you're shooting your movie, when you're doing your production, you I mean, you're professional in what you do. I mean, you know exactly what you're doing. You know what shots to take, when and how. Not moving the camera from one place to the other. No, it's not done. It has to be professional. And there are some little things about movie production that we tend to ignore, which are very, very important. Okay, look like the position of a continuity person. This person cannot be underestimated. No, it is very important to have this person on set, because you don't want to have somebody wearing blue shoes and all of a sudden, I mean, turning around in the kitchen, she has maybe brown shoes on, or maybe she had a bowl of flour on the left side, and maybe turning into the kitchen, now we have it on the right side. So these are little things that needs to be taken into consideration, because I know even Nollywood productions do have those kind of problems. They do have them, but
it's minimized. Yeah, it's
minimized. So you don't want to get involved in those kind of movies. So pretty much that's what I advise my brothers and sisters out there, you know, to make it a better production. Working at the background, I do a lot of scripting. So if people are able to come together, especially here in the US, if they're able to join heads together, I don't mind writing movies for them. So people should get educated.
There are three steps when it comes to filmmaking: pre-production, production, post-production. Once again, Elsie, thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you for coming. Before
I leave the show, Pride, I want to give a big kudos to those hard-working Cameroonian directors like Neba Lawrence, you have Penda Ferdinand, and the producers like
Ajeih Gilbert.
I'll call your name anytime, Ajeih Gilbert. You guys are doing a very marvelous job.
We love your movies.
Right, we love
your work.
We do.
And there was another one another producer I met in Cameroon, Steve. Steve.
Oh my goodness, you can't believe I was leaving Steve.
Yes, how can you? What have you seen? He did, what movie did he do?
He has his Blues Kingdom.
Did you want to show us one of your little acting skills? I think we have a gun, don't we?
Okay, get my money back. If you don't, I'll blow your brains off.
She's kidding. She's joking. She's joking. But thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks my viewers for watching. Keep a lookout for more shows coming to us your way. The Pridine show is always rolling. Right. So stay tuned while we continue to roll. We'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.